Our jail was built to accommodate Bellingham in the 1980s or maybe prior to that, and that Bellingham is much larger. And that simply on its face should be enough to warrant the creation of a new jail. I am fully in support of building a new jail for the benefit of the incarcerated, not anyone else.
The current jail system that we have isn't as supportive or safe for not only the clients that I work with, but also the corrections officers that are in there, and for individuals that are using that as a space for rehab. These poor medical staff and nursing staff, they're literally working out of a closet. It's just not set up for staff to be effective and to feel supported, which is going to translate down to the individuals that they're helping inside the jail, which is not fair.
If I had to describe it in one word, it would be deplorable. The building itself is falling apart. They can't hold as many people as they used to hold. It's not a safe place for both the inmates or the people that are working there. There's not a lot of services for the folks that are there, and it's pretty much a revolving door, and they're at capacity most of the time, so that if there is a crime that occurs in Bellingham or Whatcom County, we can't book people into the jail. People know that they aren't going to jail, so they're more likely to commit crimes. And so the residents or the citizens of Bellingham see that occurring, and they no longer call the police because we can't take them to jail. So I think it goes to the quality of life here, and it has taken its toll.
We have many people on the streets and in jail or bouncing back and forth between the two that suffer from untreated organic mental illness. Oftentimes, people are released in even worse condition than they went in because of lack of access to appropriate care. Many of these people could be helped by a facility like this in order to, again, get to a place of wellness and be able to rejoin our community as a productive member.
What I would call wraparound services. So you have a facility that houses those that pose a risk to the public, and you also have a behavioral health ward, and you have a drug addiction ward. And so while they're there, they have all those things available to them. And then when they get out, they have a program. They have somebody that's set up with them to get them to re-enter our community. Because right now, I think when they get out of jail, they're either being picked up by somebody who's addicted, or they don't have a ride to where they're going. And so they're likely to reoffend and reuse and run out of meds, and then the cycle starts over again.
A behavioral care center is a location that is co-located with a jail facility, but is essentially that left turn at booking. So instead of going right and being booked into jail, you're going to go left and you're going to go into a behavioral care center as an option where you have consistent CBT and DBT options, meaning that there are programs that are developed for rehabilitative efforts in the facility. We can change people's lives on a behavioral level so that they don't continue to come into jail.
Honestly, the jail right now is not an inviting environment for anyone. I would say it definitely is in need of services to connect people to the community. If the effort is to change our community and our culture, this jail is not providing that service at this time. And I would really strongly advocate that something is done about this as soon as possible.